Today in Battle Cats, we're going to beat Filibuster's Invasion Outbreak, evolve him into his true form, and give him talents. Now, I don't need to beat this stage in order to unlock the true form. It's already available. I'm just waiting until I have the talents as well to get it. And also, I definitely don't need him in this stage. We all know that the unlockable versions of these units are never as good as the enemy versions. Also, a while ago, someone told me that it's probably going to take me a long time to beat this stage because it's really hard. And to that I say, I am a certified max rank Battle Cats player. How dare you? Nah, you're probably right. I mean, take a look at this. We've got max difficulty and there are 10 enemies in here. I'm going in. I don't know what I got here, but I'm going in. One thing I probably have here is Luno. And I don't really want to do this stage with Luno, you know what I mean? I want to do something different, but let's just see what this guy gonna do to me first. Oh yeah, that's right, he's gonna charge up for 1,000,000 years. You can just hit him. You can just hit him with a train. That always works, right? Wave attacks don't work on the guy. And I'm dead. Obviously, I didn't even try to beat this guy. I just wanted to see what was in here, and now that I've lost, they're gonna tell me everything. Everything. That really sucks. I don't like these guys. I don't like the boar, but like he's not that bad, but I don't like him. You know what I mean? I tell you how I really feel about Lord Gravy, but I don't think I can say it on YouTube. Okay? And then we've got Commander Ostromeda, which is probably not that bad by itself, but you know, there's a lot of enemies in here. The good thing about this stage is that it's almost exclusively alien and zombie, the only exception being the Angel Doge, who I'm hoping is just not gonna be a problem. I don't wanna target it, okay? I just want it to die. Let's let the game decide. All right, let's let the game tell me what to do. Whoa, that's not gonna work. That's really bad. Battle Cats. I hope you know that you just gave me a really bad loadout. But it's cool, it's whatever. I'm just gonna go yell at the guy. Meh. You didn't have to kill me so hard, bro. Let me guess, the Doge is like powered up AF or something. I'm kind of thinking, because it's not dying. So that's cool. What are we gonna do here? That is the question. Well, we got a barrier. So the main thing we gotta do is get rid of the barrier as fast as possible. And it's not hard to do that with Kitty of Liberty, of course. I wanted to see what they would tell me to do. And now, one more thing just for fun, okay? I am gonna click this button a few times until I get something that might be not as bad as most of them, okay? Okay, well this one has Lunos and Izanagi in it, but like what about the barriers, you know? Not gonna cut it. You know, statistically speaking, if I click this button till the end of time, I'll eventually get a loadout that works. Does anyone here break barriers? Because this is an interesting loadout. It's got anti-zombie in it, which is cool. This guy right here is toxic immune, which we do need. Dodge alien attacks, that could almost be half decent. Problem is, if none of you guys break barriers, it's not gonna matter. Oh. Wind Dancer Valkyrie. Wind Dancer Valkyrie can break barriers. Not that we have any money, but it's cool. I gotta head this guy off, you know what I mean? Or do I? Should I have not done that? I probably should have waited until he came to me. Because how big is this explosion? Okay, just, if you guys don't mind, I need money, so like don't kill me. I'm asking nicely. I'm asking nicely. Why did I get the Tengu? That was a bad idea. And there's the explosion. I want to try that one more time with slightly more brain involved, and then I'll try for real. Valkyrie. Hey, you got to break the barrier. There you go. Okay, move ahead, because we got to stab Filibuster now. Oh, the dog's in the way. Of course he is. Well, back it up. Back it up, because this guy's going to shoot a big blast at me now. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna take out pretty much everything in here. Pretty much. I do like Kator, and I think the toxic immunity is gonna help. The funny thing about this level is that at the beginning, it seems pretty chill, but I saw what's in here. I know the difference. Kitty of Liberty. You are 100% required here. I'm also thinking maybe I do want something that can take out the angels, because otherwise they might be a little bit annoying to deal with. I don't want to use an Uber for it though. Is it worth putting out a ramen here? I mean, if those doges are doing a lot of pushing, then ramen will definitely help. Honestly, Ramen is a really good generalist, so maybe he is good to have here. We'll see. Man, Abisu. Abisu might also be good because I feel like a lot of what we got to do is just push back on Filibuster so he doesn't kill us. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of options here. I gotta figure out what I want. Well, Can certainly does a good job on everything. If we could get extra money from stuff, that would be nice. And I mean, while we're at it, we can also get extra money by using Bullet Train. But like, there's a whole bunch of other stuff to consider here. I need my housewife. I don't have a lot of things that aren't Ubers that can do long-range anti-zombie attacks. So it's a bit of a struggle sometimes. There is warp that we have to deal with in here, guys. Great thing about Qigong is that I have a talent that makes it immune to warp. So maybe that's good enough. Maybe that means that I don't need to use Catalyte. Fried Chicken Cat, long-range attacks, curse, angels, zombies, aliens, and relics. I mean, that sounds good. We got 3 of those things in here. But now that I look at my loadout, I'm like, why is everything like 700 bucks? It's because I need to experiment with all these units to see which ones help and which ones don't, okay? And I'm taking Mutant. I mean, we got a Conjure with him. Could be a little bit helpful for this stage. Here I go scaling again. And I think Rich Cat is probably gonna be in my future. Boop. Sorry, buddy, I had to do it to you. There's more where that came from, too. Okay. Ding. Okay, so Kitty of Liberty. We have to push, because we gotta stop him from attacking. We're not in like a major rush to stop him, though, right? We don't want to push him back too much, because if we do, then he's gonna end up having time, you know? Because if we push too far, they're gonna push the other way, and then we'll never get back again. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, this guy's already way over here now. He's already a major problem. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I have a Breaker Blast. That's pretty cool, guys, because that means maybe I don't need Kitty of Liberty here. I don't know how I'm gonna start this level, guys, but at least for now, I need to do something. We got a lot of money from that, which is actually pretty good, because then we can get Mutant out here, because Mutant's gonna be one of our big damage dealers. But we still need to get ahead. We need to hit Filibuster. There we go. Okay. And you need to back off. This dog needs to die quickly, because if it doesn't, then we've got to deal with Filibuster again. But then again, Filibuster's over here. He's getting hit. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, so we have a big problem with how strong this dog is. But luckily, I got other stuff over here. We pushed him all the way back to the base. And this is where things are going to get bad, because now that he's at the base, I feel like, you know, we're probably gonna trigger a bunch of stuff to come out, maybe. But also, maybe he's far enough back that he won't kill us with the explosion. I mean, that's a pretty big level, right? Okay, in that case, I think I might just chill for a second. Just a little bit of chilling. Tiny bit. Boom, okay, perfect. So now he's gotta come towards me, right? He's gotta come all the way back down here and start again. But, if you have units on the field when Filibuster comes out, he stops a lot further back, so that matters. All right, so I need to make some decisions here. I got some big ones. I think, first of all, Fried Chicken Cat might not cut it here. I like the idea of him, you know, cursing Ostromeda, but I'm not sure how often that's actually going to happen, so yeah. I do need a lot of anti-zombie damage, so these guys got to stay. I do think we need to get rid of Ramen here, and I'm thinking that Jetpack might be a good replacement. We got one more thing we got to put in, and I'm kind of leaning towards trying out my boy, Awakened Bahamut. Remember him? Remember the Baja Blast? One thing I know for sure is that Can needs to start this level. Simple as that. We do this, and we're good. And now, like, I don't even want to push the guy back, really. To be honest, we could probably just hang out a little bit longer there. But it's fine. That guy's dead. There's that guy gone too. And then we need to keep approaching. And then this guy right here, knock him back. Wait till he attacks and then get in there. That guy's so strong, bro. Okay, so I won't use Awakened Bahamut on the dog next time. Here we go. We can push him back. And then we just need to lay on the damage. Mutant is protected. We're not worried. And then you guys. Oh, if we could maybe get rid of the... right. So we still got that problem, don't we? Okay, what What happened with the dog? I feel like the first time it was all right, and then now it's not. Well, I do know that this works out perfectly, so that can hits that thing, and then we can also get the money from there, and then we smash. But the dog, like, we don't actually want to move ahead much. The dog is gonna pop out here, and we're just gonna have to hit him a bunch. And he's got big damage, so yeah. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Come on, you know you wanna. Smash it. Dude, just, we have to get through the dog. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? I'll tell you what the dog is about to do. It's about to go that way. That way. Ecto, wait. We're already smacking this guy backwards. Let's go. Because if we get him backwards, we're good, okay? Yeah, okay, so it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, we're gonna die. Okay, so maybe I do wanna try Abisu now. Before I go down the Holy Blast path. I decided to awaken Bahamut instead. I don't know, I was just feeling it, okay? I was just in one of those moods. Abisu, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm really, just truly sorry. What are you doing, by the way? He's doing stuff, whatever. We can't pay attention to that now, can we? We don't have time to pay attention to that. I hear a lot of banging going on. Are you guys good? It's great because he's all the way at the base, so like, he's not gonna kill us this time. So we got some time to chill out with the dog. If I could just maybe time things a little bit better. No, yeah, we're going for that double breaker blast thing. Wow! Wow! Did that just say that he was 35% dead? Because that sounds pretty good. I think I'm going to do that again, except I'm going to be ready for a mutant after that so I can push things away. Come on. Oh, he didn't get through. Okay, try again. And we do this. And we do this. And this and this. And away we go. And what's the dog doing? Oh, the dog killing me. It's always when I'm not trying to do something useful that I end up doing useful things like getting Awakened Bahamut past the dog. I'm gonna do it. Dog, how strong are you? You're able to hit my Abisu? Really? I weakened him, but that's not good enough. Clearly, you just have to outlast this guy. I'm thinking now maybe Abisu is not gonna be the thing that helps with that. I'm not willing to change anything. Okay, so 1. And then after we do the second one, we go into Awaken Bahamut right away, because then we can smash that quicker and get moving. There we go. Okay, so we need to get maybe some meat shields in there as well, if possible. Did we do that? We certainly helped this time with the dog. He didn't even hit the base at all. I can hear Awaken Bahamut. I can hear him. I mean, I can't do a whole lot there, but we actually had the toxic immunity. The toxic immune unit there, the island, which is just great. Dog is dead, so let's just move on up now, okay? We just gotta pin him. We know that everything is gonna die, but that's fine. That's how life works. Blow me up. Blow me up. You're gonna blow me up? So controversial and so brave. Now we're in trouble, because now we have this second wave, basically. Now I would like to try with a rich cat to see how much better we can do. 61% this time, which was definitely not as good as 35. All right, exploring with a rich cat. Oh, go. Oh, no. Yep. Okay, I was really worried about that for a second. Conjure. He didn't even die. Awesome. Let's just push him away from the base. I'm gonna stop spamming now. I think I'm just gonna put like a couple of these guys out there because I know bad things are coming for me. Was kind of hoping I could get an A Baja, you know? But look, we didn't lose anything there, which was great. That's a lot of firepower. A lot of firepower. Bro, this dog is the worst. This dog is the worst. I'm looking it up. I want to see what they recommend. Okay, so Kitty of Liberty is recommended here. I had the Holy Blast as well. So that's 2 things. And it looks like we can use Cadaver Bear Cat along with Brainwashed Island Cat to deal with the dog. Okay. And look at that. They recommend Supercar and Abisu here. Okay, so maybe I was onto something with the Abisu thing. This level sucks. I hate it. Goodbye. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. So this level did a lot of emotional damage to me. I spent hours working on it off camera, and not only did I finally beat it, but I beat it in a really fun way that I didn't think was gonna work. The thing about starting this stage is you actually have two different fights going on at the same time. You have everything pushing Filibuster back, and then you have everything on the other side of the wiener dog. The good news is, if you can push Filibuster all the way back to his base, he can't hit your base with his next attack. And that's where the opportunity comes in. Someone online said that this stage is one of the top 5 hardest stages in Battle Cats to beat without Ubers. And the person I saw beat it Uberless used Nova. And I don't have Nova. So eventually I decided I was probably gonna need one Uber. But no more! I was messing around with all kinds of different Ubers to see what could do well here. I tried Ganglion in this attempt because Ganglion is good against zombies and aliens. And let me show you what happened here. At the beginning here, I decided not to use Awakened Bahamut, and instead I just sent out all of my more spammable units, and I kept all the expensive ones with the long cooldowns for later. So basically, I'm taking the dog down here with Shigong and Brainwashed Island and Housewife. And the rest of my units are just pushing on the Filibuster, and my money is going up nicely. The plan here is to get as much money as possible, and then use it all after Filibuster's attack. It takes a long time to take this dog down if it even works at all, and you gotta be careful because I'm just waiting on that explosion from Filibuster now, okay? Because I know that once Filibuster explodes, bad things are gonna happen. There's the explosion, and unfortunately, took out my Ganglion, but all I could think was, that's it. That's the last part right there, right? That's all I gotta do now. I managed to push Filibuster back and save up a whole bunch of money. So then what do? You use your last 4 units and you push really hard because you gotta get back to Filibuster before he attacks again. I'm not sure exactly why I did what I did here, but after realizing that all I needed to do now was put in some really good firepower for the last part, I said, why not something that might do really good, but might not, but if it does do really good, I'll win, maybe? I figured it would take me a couple attempts to get lucky with Superstar Koniko, but I thought it would be fun, and I know she does surges, so I figured why not? I was supposed to wait for that second attack and then put Koniko out, but I ended up doing something completely different. I put Koniko out first, and I was like, okay, so there's no way we're gonna be able to stop Filibuster now, and Koniko's gonna get killed by the dog and blah, 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 but she didn't. And you can see the planets getting pulled in by Filibuster here, but I got Awakened Bahamut to close that gap. I was like, no way this is gonna work, no way at all. And then I forgot to pull the boar out, so he was behind everything else, and I thought that was gonna mess everything up, but eventually we managed to kill the boar as well. And next thing I know, I'm sandwiching the base in the most hilarious way. Just, like, look at this. What is happening right now? Lord Gravy? Big problem, maybe? No, let's not let Lord Gravy be a big problem, okay? Because Koniko is just gonna keep punching stuff and doing all kinds of damage. And we also have several Abisus doing their thing as well. I guess Lord Gravy is just taking out my Shigongs or knocking them back or whatever, but like it didn't really matter at all. And then at the end, I got another Awakened Bahamut out there to take down the base. And that's how I beat Filibuster's Invasion Outbreak. I'd love to tell you how happy I am that I didn't give up on that level, but the truth is I did give up on it several times, and it took me several days, but it's done. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Filibuster Cat Glow Up. To recap, we started with Filibuster Cat X, an ancient life form once annihilated by the power of Doge, but now restored with Super Glue. Omni Strike with 100% freeze versus Traitless. Until now, I haven't really gotten any good use out of Filibuster, but I'm really hoping that's gonna change today. Filibuster Cat Y, Mystery Cat once thought lost to the universe, updated his paint job with a more slimming color. Same abilities. But now we can evolve Filibuster Cat Y into Metafilibuster. And by now, I mean, I could have done this for a while, but now I'm gonna do it. True Form Evolution improves all traits. It's hard to complain about that, am I right? Also gains 100% chance to freeze relics. So, traitless is one thing, but we have a lot more problems these days with relic, I think, so could be kind of good. Could be kind of nice. He already looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if I consider this even cooler or not. He's all like golden now, but I did think he looked pretty cool before as well. Also, I would just like to point out this guy has a really interesting shadow. I don't remember seeing that before on any other unit. So we went from area attack Omni Strike that freezes traitless to area attack Omni Strike that freezes traitless and relic, plus we now have surge and curse immunity. They didn't mention that in the evolution screen, but I'm happy that we got it. I'm just gonna go ahead and give this guy 10, just 10 special cat's eyes because we can't go having a level 30 over here. All right, it's just not right. So this guy is already a lot better than he was, not just because of the 10 levels, but also the new target and the new immunities. But that doesn't even take into consideration his talents. We've got massive damage. That's kind of nice. Being able to target traitless and relic for massive damage, yes, please. It's always nice when it's a one-time fee, right? Even if it is 100 NP. We can upgrade the freeze so it lasts longer. We can upgrade the recovery time so his cooldown is faster. And we can give him defense and attack buffs. What does the wiki say though? Metafilibuster gains many stat boosts and abilities, but unless his talents are factored in, should still not be considered as your primary source of offense or crowd control. Despite his improved attack rate and damage, his attack animation remains extremely long, making him prone to missing attacks. While the ability to target relics may seem useful on paper, by the time you unlock this true form, you'll already have access to far better alternatives. Although, Surge Immunity is actually useful against Cappy Jr., Cappy Kawano, and Ancient Magamojo, but you still need to give him special protection to use him against these enemies. So, not great. Not great. He finds little applicability against most relics and traitless foes, thanks in part to his superior rivals, Uriel and Gigando. I would also like to mention Dojumon here, who also targets relic and traitless, and I've gotten a lot of use out of. However, using him alongside powerful rushers like Awakened Bahamut Cat and Itty N2, as well as the Thunderbolt Cannon, can yield fruitful results against powerful pushers / backliners like Amost and Loki if timed properly after Metafilibuster's attacks. Great, you gotta time properly. Something I love doing. Something I'm so good at. Metafilibuster's talents breathe new life into this unit, turning him into a viable backliner even though the unlock requirement is too late in progression to be of much use. Well, I like collecting things, I like getting new units, and I like powering up my old units, so it's good with me. Regardless, the highest priority talents are massive damage and attack buff that significantly improve their horrible offense, especially considering he gets a large 80% bonus from attack buff instead of the usual 20. That's big. At level 50, his effective damage versus his targets shoots up to a massive 291,600, which is very impressive considering his range. As long as targets can be kept inside his reach, he can greatly cripple, if not outright eliminate them on his own given enough time. If you get his freeze duration up, enemies can be frozen 47% of the time, 7 seconds at a time, which is pretty neat. Recovery speed up just makes it easier to get him back on the field if he bites the dust prematurely. At 20 seconds, it brings his recharge down closer to the standard for many Uber super backliners, such as Almighty Aphrodite and King of Destiny Phone Noah. Okay. And defense buff is pointless. Great. I won't get it. The only talent worth getting is Relic Massive Damage, allowing it to deal up to 340,000 damage to Relic enemies at level 50. Yeah, but it was already 291, right? I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like Filibuster's first form the most, visually speaking. His second form just has so much black on it, and then the true form is like, you know, all one color. But I think this one is the most pleasing to look at. Okay, so the two most useful talents are Massive Damage and Attack Up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him. I hate spending my NP though, I'm not gonna lie. I already cut it in half today. More than half. Ugh. Less. I cut it. The half that was left over was less than half. Yeah. I will leave the defense buff and the recover speed alone. Freeze up I am interested in. It would be nice to have more uptime on that, but let's just try this guy out a little bit, okay? M-Ost and Loki are the 2 units that the wiki says Metafilibuster counters well, so let's go find them. Unmanned Station. This is the first chapter to ever have an M-Ost in it. I'm going to do it on 2 crown because I have that available, and it'll be just a little bit more difficult than your normal early Uncanny Legends. What did I do last time, though, huh? Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and replace Aphrodite. And while we're at it, let's say we don't need Doron to control because of the fact that we have Metafilibuster. I want to put in Cone. Okay. I hope you're ready, Metafilibuster. I'm just gonna call you Buster for short, okay? I hope you don't mind. All right, here's Filibuster, Metafilibuster. Look at this guy charging up. Is it gonna do anything? We don't know. No? Here it comes, M-Ost. Don't do it, don't do it. Come on, buddy, you can, oh, he keeps having to restart because of the M-Ost. Dude. They said you needed to help. Okay, so he got it. He got a thing there. He pushed the M-Ost back. That was nice. We just gotta wait 1,000,000 years for the next one now. Yes, it would have been nice for me to support him a little bit with my Nala to weaken him. Although we're also getting the weaken from the slapsticks. Yes, very nice. Okay, stop it. Too close to the base. I wanted to go a little easy there to see if, Filibuster could do his thing. It's kind of hard to get Filibuster to do his thing, guys. I'll get a Sniper, okay? I think Sniper the Deadeye would take some of the heat off of my units here. So relaxing, look at us go. Just slapping, okay? Figured I might as well get to level 8 before anything crazy happens here. We can start stacking up some stuff. Would be cool to have our Nala. All right, and now Filibuster. He's gonna take his time, so we're good. Now, let's knock you back first. Try and get enough meat shields in here to do our thing. And then when Filibuster gets here, he should have no problem actually attacking now. Although those slots might be a problem. Boom, okay, that was nice. So let's just do that again. If we keep doing it, we'll eventually succeed. We got that attack buff. Oh. Got him. Okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if that attack was gonna land. Let's keep up the pressure here. The Sniper helps so much. Okay, he hit him again, so this is pretty good. We got a good thing going here with the M-Ost. Oops, made you miss. Sorry, buddy. With Ape Lord doing some of the damage here, we should... Ooh, okay. Well, Ape Lord's dead. So is Filibuster. Sad times. It's because of the fact that this ostrich is pulling us right into the attack range of the sloths. So let's just try and slow down a little bit, okay? Slow it down. I don't want that to happen. Back it up a little bit, because I think we should still be able to connect here. Beautiful. And I can actually knock one of those guys back now instead. Come closer, I want to talk to you. Boom, okay. It's a slow attacking unit, but it's got some decent range, so if you can protect him, if you can keep him alive, but also not push things away too much, his attack can connect. Definitely a little bit finicky, in my opinion, but we'll see how it goes against Loki. Languid Lakeside 2 crown. Let's see how this one goes. What did I do last time? We really just need to use Apple to freeze the boar, and I think we might be all right. We should be fine. I didn't use any Ubers in here anyway the first time. Yeah, okay. I gotta put in my boy Rapper here. I mean, he's Rapper Cat. I love him so much. He's the best. I was complaining for a long time about not having a good anti-floating meat shield, and now I got a really good one who's also anti-red. Okay, so he's tough versus red, which we do have in this stage, but also we have Loki, who is floating. Okay, so we got it. We're good. There's my boy. Gonna have to slap that. Hopefully we can survive. I really don't want to be dying from squirrels. That's cringe. It's embarrassing. All right. So I knew we were eventually gonna get the boar. Here he comes. We just gotta get him close enough so that he's not He's not like in the range of Loki for the most part. Filibuster, please! Phil! Okay. Okay. It was a little too late there. If we hit that boar a little bit harder, we could have actually tried out Filibuster on Loki, but it doesn't really seem like a good level to try and use Filibuster on Loki. Okay. Doron, push this guy back. He should die now. Any second. There we go. Okay. Now can we use Metafilibuster, or is that like not a thing? We're gonna see. It's working. It's working. Okay. I mean, like, cool. I feel like this is not the best way to deal with Loki all the same. Like, I feel like there's probably better ways to do it. Okay, Filibuster, it's time to try again. Here we go. Never mind, sorry. Bottom of the swamp. This used to be such a brutal stage. I've beaten it one time with a Cataman B. I wonder what I did that time. I was probably testing something out. Or testing a lot of things out. I was maybe testing out Cosmo here, I'm not sure, but either way, this is a very uber heavy loadout, and we're not doing it this time. All that's in this level is a couple of zombies and a kangaroo, and then Cappy. I'm starting to really enjoy Brainwashed Island Cat, so I'll take one of those. We need something immune to Surge here, folks. Okay, there's a couple of options, including Metafilibuster. That's gonna help. We've also got Hitman Cat now. Anti-traitless unit could be fun. He is not immune to surges, so he might not work here at all. And yeah, let's get a Macho Crystal Cat. I don't know what's going on with some of these meat shields. I think you gotta go. If anything, Jetpack. I like Jetpack more than Catalyte, especially if there's no warping going on. Oh, that Scissoroo, real strong. Took a few hits to kill you, didn't it? Okay, and now we're at the base. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, Brainwash. Let's go Filibuster. And try and what? Oh, you're trying to attack a zombie? Is that what's going on here? That's cool. Are we gonna be able to do this? We're gonna be able to do this? Come on. Boom! Okay. That was pretty nice. Let's see if we can do it again. Metal Macho sorta helps. The big problem with, oh, okay. I was gonna say the big problem with Metal Macho is that he's gonna get surged out. And now we're dying. Well, I didn't mean to set off the base so quick, okay? Metafilibuster helped a little bit here. I saw it happen. Let's try Boulder Cat, okay? That brief moment where he's dying, where the enemies are still attacking him, always a good time. Kill the Scissoroo, but don't kill the Scissoroo so hard that we end up in a bad position because of it, okay? Use enough jetpacks to at least get the can out here. I'm gonna just try my Boulder Cats more because they will hopefully help this guy a little bit. Yeah, get in there. Back it up. I want to see this hit. Boom. Okay, good. He's doing some good damage to the Scissoroos as well, okay? And now he's gonna die probably. That's the main thing that Filibuster. No, he's good. He's just keep up the pressure. Keep up the boulders. Am I right? Because you can't stop a boulder. Technically, I guess you can. But Boulder kind of stops himself. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Boulder, I like his functionality. It's a good time. And now let's just hold back a little bit. Come closer to me. No, don't go so far away. Oh, jeez. It's fine. It's fine. We will protect him. And did you hit the Scissoroo, but not Cappy? Gigando, you're pushing this guy too hard. Stop. See, that was supposed to be my hit there, Gigando. Go home, Gigando. Go home. Wait for it. Wait for it. No! It didn't work. Okay, we'll get another one. I don't have Gigando, okay? Everything else is here, just not Gigando, because Gigando pushes things the other way. And we need to be very careful about how we push. He's dead. We've got to be careful about how we push, guys, because if you get out of this guy's range, you might as well not use him. Okay, I think I might have said the wrong name on this guy. I was calling him Cappy Kawano. Cappy Kawano is the big version of Cappy Jr., the non-junior version. So it doesn't look like that level is available as a Cataman stage, which is too bad because I thought it would have been fun to do. We do have Typhoon Nemo, though. And this one's got the relic in it. So let's see if Filibuster can help with that. He should help quite a bit. I don't know about quite a bit, okay? He's just going to freeze him, but he should help. Last time I did this, I used Usugi Kenshin in her true form. Do I think that Filibuster can keep up with the power of Kenshin? No, but I'm still gonna do a 5-unit loadout for this. Okay, well, the first step is this. because you guys will ruin me, apparently. Let me save some money, all right? So, we need to stop this guy. Luckily, Cone can stop him pretty good. We have to do that plus the rodeo, because if we can freeze him, that would be good. Otherwise, we are not gonna get very far now, are we? Right. And by freeze, I meant slow. I'm gonna try that again because that was a really weird attempt. I should have put Super Feline out right away. At the very least, Cone can like tank for a second so that I can do that, okay? And there he is. So, this time we need to get Filibuster out right away. We can't perma-stall this guy with Cone, but we can do pretty good. And now that the rodeos are actually slowing, that's great. There's Filibuster's contribution. Maybe what we can do is this, and then we can hit the guy while he's frozen. Once he's powered up, that's a little bit worse. I replaced Super Feline with Slapsticks, and I can almost guarantee you it's gonna go better now, okay? Because that weaken is a big deal. Do I have enough money? That is the question. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm okay. What we'll do is we'll, well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the Metal Macho plus the Cone, pretty good combination. Now we just need to keep slowing this guy down and weakening him with the Slapsticks, okay? Slapsticks can also contribute to this little guy here, which is great, and we're gonna freeze, boom, and keep slapping. And here comes a gorilla, but that's just a gorilla. That's not a problem. We're gonna freeze again. No, we're not. I wish you didn't hit my Filibuster, but it's okay because you were almost dead. I forgive you. I guess we're going back to Infernal Tower, guys, because I want to try this guy on floor 43 versus Ost again. Last time I used Luno, so Luno is gonna go away, and we will be putting in Metafilibuster instead. I do know that that stage was easy with Luno, and it was all about controlling the Ost, so let's see if we can control the Ost with Metafilibuster. Might as well just bring out Filibuster now and get him ready for when the show starts. Make him miss, doesn't matter if he does, it's just a zombie. There's a moth, that's a little bit more of a problem. But I think Filibuster should be able to maybe hit it. Not quite. You got me, you got me on that one. Zombies, they're a bit of a problem. Generally wasn't trying to tank as hard with this loadout, so let's just get like a couple more things. Metal Macho, maybe. Metal Macho and Cone, and then we can maybe take out, yeah, you. Okay, so we got no music in this level. Don't know why, but my game's kind of been bugging out all day, so I'm not surprised. I'm trying to get this boar, but he is very well supported by the moth. It's kind of crazy. And now we're not gonna get to do our attack here because the boar is still alive. Clearly, I need Cadaver Bearcat. That's what I need. Very much like the Filibuster Invasion Outbreak stage, the boar has to go. But this time, the boar is gonna go because I am hitting it with a little bit more firepower, okay? In the form of a Cadaver Bearcat. I don't even know if I want the knockback here, so I'm not gonna put any more knockbackers out. Bro, you've gotta consider, thank you. You gotta consider death. We can do this. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boop, we froze him. We're hitting him, and it's dead. And now we wait for the next attack. It misses. Filibuster is gonna, you know, he's gonna land his attack when it matters most, when they're closest to me. Otherwise, he might not do it. There we go, very nice. So just keep the pressure up here. I should have waited another second for that because the darn boar is gonna do boar things, but I pushed them back, it's fine. And now we might even connect with the Ost. Here we go. Beautiful, we did it. It's not dead or anything, but you know, one step at a time. You know who is dead? Filibuster. All right. Look, these are some of the hardest stages in the game. I think Metafilibuster's best use case is for levels that are not as hard as this one. But I will say that was pretty good overall, okay? He was doing a good job with the moth and the Ost. It's just, there's other things in the stage. All right, Jinfore Volcano, we need a magma mojo. It needs to happen. There it is, Erupting Cavern Area 18. A bad stage, but at least it has Relic and Traitless in here. Will it work? Will Metafilibuster help? We don't know. we do know that Magma Mojo, whatever his name is, can't be knocked back. So maybe freezing him will help. All right, saving up money, killing things with pizzas, because that's what pizzas do. Beautiful. We just got to get this guy now. Beautiful. Let's see if the elephant can, oh, it's dead, so we don't need to worry about it. Let's get Doron out here. Okay. Help out a little bit, and oh man, why are you all the way up there right now? I just breaker blasted. I hope it helps you. Took out one of the elephants. Pretty cool, but that Mojo, too close to me. We really needed Filibuster for later in the stage, but maybe if we can just hold him back a little bit, we'll be able to get a second one. All right, so we'll get another Filibuster, and I don't know if he'll be able to take out that elephant because he's standing next to the other one, and the Maga Mojo's in front, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and stop. And then Filibuster is getting ready to attack. He's gonna miss. This one, though, this one's gonna connect. I just know it. Oh, here we go. That's where you want to have something like a super feline, guys, but we didn't need to worry about it because Maga Mojo is dead. Certainly nicer to beat a level like this with no Ubers. You know what I mean? A little bit. I don't really care about using Ubers on farming levels like these volcanoes and deserts and forests and whatnot, because I'm just trying to get them done quickly so I can get the rewards, you know? But either way, it's good. Well, guys, much like Cat God the Golden, to me, Filibuster seems very situational. He's very good in the right level with the right enemies, as long as you protect him at all costs. Overall, I'm glad I got him. I don't regret giving him the talents I gave him, and while I am looking forward to using him in future stages, I'm not sure how many of those stages he's actually going to be useful in. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, and you can click right here to watch another one of my videos.